Hello, my name is David Glover, Technical Director of plasma-cleanair. Now, in my last video I talked about the CIBSE journal and the prevention and control article covering the means of preventing spread of COVID in the built environment. And during this video I'm going to talk a little bit more about ultraviolet germicidal irradiation, or UVGI. Now, this is ultraviolet light in the C-band, which emits light at a wavelength of 254 nanometers. And it's a short wavelength, but it's a really high intensity, and it's known to kill or treat a range of microorganisms. It's commonly used for water treatment and is growing in its use for surface and air treatment in HVAC systems. And it works by attacking the nucleic acids in microorganisms, stopping them growing and dividing. Now, UV susceptibility does depend on the microorganism. Generally speaking, growing and dividing bacteria and viruses are more susceptible to UVC attack, whereas microbial spores, they're designed to have an armour coating, if you like, to withstand very intense conditions. So when designing the germicidal system, it's really important to achieve the high enough UVC dosage to treat a wide range of microbes, the easier as well as the more difficult. The UVC intensity to treat air and surfaces is a really key design parameter in any effective system. A simple analogy I always use is considering a candle, because if I had a candle in front of me, I could waft my hand over that candle all day long and it's really not going to be affected. So it's a low intensity and my hand represents air. Whereas if I hold my hand over the candle, then that low intensity light, very quickly I'll have to move my hand away. So generally speaking, if you're treating a surface, for example a heat exchange coil, you need relatively low UV intensity, but this is over a long period of time. Whereas for air treatment, you need a really high intensity UV because the air is moving very quickly over the UV. So it's really the difference between a candle and a blowtorch in a sense, the effectiveness of these systems. So UVC intensity, UVC dosage is really important. It's not just a case of putting UVC and wafting it around. You've got to really design these systems with a great deal of knowledge about the type of area you're going to treat, or the speed of the air and the volume of the kill zone. So I hope that gives you a good understanding or an introductory understanding to UV. And in the next video I'm going to talk a little bit more about some of the products that we have available right now for surface and air treatment. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.